What if I told you a black man who risked his life to serve America in World War I was killed by a white mob just days after being discharged from the army? The reason? Because some people believed a black man was not worthy to wear the uniform of the country he had just fought for. What nonsense. And if you want to hear the full story behind moments like this, I've created a new channel called Black History by Dave, where I share the complete untold stories. You'll find the link in the comments section. Now listen to this. His name was Wilbur Little. In 1919, after serving during World War I, he returned home to Blakely, Georgia. Like many soldiers returning from war, he wore his military uniform with pride. But the moment he stepped off the train, a group of white men confronted him. They didn't welcome him. They didn't thank him for his service. Instead, they demanded one thing: take off the uniform. Wilbur Little told them something simple. He had no other clothes to change into. So the men allowed him to leave. But before he walked away, they gave him a warning: do not wear that uniform again. Days later, Wilbur Little was seen wearing the uniform again. Maybe it was the only clothes he had. Maybe he simply refused to hide the fact that he had served his country. But that decision cost him his life. A mob of white men kidnapped him, took him outside the town, and beat him to death. A soldier who survived the battlefields of World War I was murdered in his own country for wearing the uniform of the army he served. His death happened during a violent period in American history known as the Red Summer. That year, racial violence erupted across many American cities and towns. Many black veterans were attacked simply for returning home with pride and dignity. They had fought for democracy overseas, but when they came home, some people refused to see them as equals. Wilbur Little's story reminds us of something painful. Sometimes the greatest danger is not the war you fight abroad, but the hatred waiting for you at home. If this is your first time hearing his story, take a moment to remember his name: Wilbur Little. A soldier, a veteran, a man who served his country. Like, share, and subscribe to Ancient Stories. And if you want to watch the full version of this story, follow Black History by Dave. The link is in the comments section. Because the more we tell these stories, the harder they become to erase.